Look what came today. I'm so excited for this. Guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the spring seasonal box from Erin Condren. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I did my best and I stayed off all the Facebook groups and off of Instagram, so I am not spoiled whatsoever, so I'm very excited to see what's in here. I have absolutely no idea, and I have to admit, this is the first seasonal surprise box that I have ever gotten from Erin Condren, so let's check it out. Ooh, look at the inside. This is so pretty, and purple is my favorite color, so I'm going to pan you guys forward. This is what the inside of the box looks like. It says, "Somewhere over the rainbow is a new beginning waiting for you." And it's in this like hollow foil. Alright, let's get into the actual box itself. So this is what it looks like, just completely first glance opening it up. You have this on top, new growth, new beginnings. And it is the pretty mid-century circles. And then it kind of gives you a rundown of what's in it, but I don't really want to look too closely. So that is kind of a little pamphlet of what's inside. Alright, oh, look at all this purple. I kind of want to save this box just to like have it. I don't know if I will though. Alright, open up the tissue paper. Building the suspense. Alright, right on top is a planner, it looks like. It's a journal. Wow, this is stunning. It has a gold coil on it. The quote that was on the top lid of the box is on this. It says, "Somewhere over the rainbow is a new beginning waiting for you." This is an Erin Condren daily focus journal. So it has the cover on it. It is their thick standard cover and it's laminated. It is this kind of gray color. And the back is the, woo, this is pretty. This is like a watercolor. Stunning. And then it just has on your kind of a breakdown of it. Daily focus journal. This is an A5 size, so this is not as big as the life planner. Here is my life planner in comparison. So this is how big a life planner is, and the A5 is just a little bit smaller. If you really look at it this way, you can tell the difference. It's definitely not as wide. There's kind of a gap there, but it is so pretty. Alright, let's open it up. Actually, you know what? Let me just pull everything out and then I will go into detail with this. So, this is the first thing. It is a daily focus journal. Next thing, let's see here. Can I just open this up? I think I can. I'm going to rip it. Alright. Pull it out. I think maybe it's a grocery bag? A mesh tote. So this is a mesh tote with the mid-century circles, which is one of my favorite patterns from them. So I'm going to take this out and put it in depth later. What else do we have? Ooh, fine tip markers. And you get a green, like an emerald green. And then you get purple, and you get like this kind of this plum color. Those are pretty. Alright, what else do we got here? Sunglasses and mask chain. Ooh, guys, I do not have a mask chain. When I'm done with my mask, it goes back in this little bag, and that's it. So this is really fun to me. I will definitely be using this. It's kind of got these little beads. Alright, I'll take a look at this in a second too. Let's keep going. Okay, so this looks like just a sticker sheet with some like watercolor splashes. This is pretty. Ooh, I like those. Okay. Man, I kind of want to get these all out and like look at them right now, but can't do it. Alright, next thing is another sticker sheet. Oh, pretty, pretty. They're like, these are the paint like swatches, and these are more like circle watercolors. Next thing, vegan leather adhesive tabs. So I've seen these, but I've never actually like used them. But it's this really pretty teal turquoise color, and it's got gold writing on it. And these look like tabs that you can put in your planner. Alright, take a look at those in a second. And last up is a daily planning notepad. Okay, This I'm really excited about. I am kind of contemplating getting a daily duo for my next planner starting in July. So having this notepad and planning daily maybe will help me get a idea of if the daily duo will be a good idea for me. It also has the mid-century circles up top. All right, I'm gonna move the box and look at everything. All right, what do I want to get into first? I think I'm gonna pull out this daily pad, this notepad. So it has 25 sheets on it. And it looks like it is a different color. So there's a mint, there's this like almost like brownish color, there's like a deep coral, there's a pink and a blue, and then it starts back into the mint. So let's see, it has a to-do list on this side, it has a top 3, it has a little grid area, and then it has a box here. I'm actually going to try out these pens on it. So you have this purple color. I don't know if you can see the tip on it, but it's a fine tip marker. It's very pretty. So this is, I'm going to call this purple. Ooh, this is pretty. I love how fine these are. Like really, really fine. Perfect to writing in your planner. This one is going to be like a plum color. Oh, this is more like a pinky plum, like a pinky purple. I don't know how to, magenta maybe. And this one, it's kind of a mix between like a dark mint or an emerald. Ooh, but it's pretty. This one's a really fun summer color. Alright, so this is what it looks like. The 3 colors. Those are really pretty. I definitely would grab more of these. They're stunning, and I love the mid-century circles on the barrel of the pens. So this pad in general I think is going to be great. I always make a really big to-do list for my day, so I'm definitely going to be using this and trying to, maybe I'll even put stickers in it. I don't really know, but I kind of want to use this as like a precursor to possibly getting the Daily Duo, the planners, coming out in, I don't know, a month or 2, something along there. So I love this pad, and I really like the markers. I love being able to try out markers before I get them. My favorite markers in general are like the mild liners. Love these, but I find that this, even this tip, this is the finer of the tip, is not fine enough for what I want. So these being so fine are perfect for like writing in small spaces. So really like the pad, and I really like the markers. Let's see, so they have these vegan tabs. Now I will be completely honest with you, I typically buy planners with tabs already. So I don't use tabs a whole lot. I don't know how much I'll use these. I probably won't, if I'm being completely honest, but they look pretty easy to use. They're just on paper, and you pull them up. This is January. I'm going to go ahead and put this down and show you guys kind of how to use them. So I'm just going to use it here on this first sheet of the notepad. So what you do is, make sure I'm only pulling up one sheet. I am. So you see how it kind of indents underneath the January, it bops out again. So you line that up with the side of your paper, and I probably, if I were to line them up correctly, I should probably put this up here. So you line it up like this, right on the side of the paper meets that. Then if you fold it over, this is what you look like. This part is sticky up here. Then there is a kind of fold line there. You fold it there, and then you just push it down on your paper, and you have a tab. So what people typically do is they go along the side then. So January would be here, then February would be here further back in your planner, and then March, April, May, June, and then typically you start back over and you go July, August, September, October, November, December. This is a stunning color though. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's thicker than a piece of paper. It's, you know, it has some thickness to it, but it's really soft. And I like the gold. So I like these. I don't know if I have a use for them currently, but I'll probably hold on to them and see if I can get some use out of them for something. Maybe a 6-month planner. Maybe I'll put these over my tabs in my new planner coming up. I'm not really quite sure. So next up are these sticker sheets. Now I'm going to keep using this pad to kind of show you guys. So these paint swatches, these are so pretty. They're just on regular sticker paper. And a lot of times people use them for layering. So I'm going to pull the pink swatch and the pink circle, and these are like a really pretty watercolor. They are gorgeous. And then a lot of times people will use these to like layer icons, layer scripts. Let me just pull out a script that I have. It's a small script, but just for some added, you know, color behind it if you want to. So for this one, you could pull in, I just pulled in a freebie sampler that I have. You could pull in a box and put it behind. That might be a little big. If you pull in maybe this size box and put it behind, it could be extra color. Or if you want to pull in some sort of icon there, and then you can write, let's see, I'll grab the purple maybe. And then if you want to write on it, oh, this is a little light, you can't really see it. Here, we'll use my black pen instead. And you can write on them. This is a black Sharpie pen, Sharpie S-Gel. And they write on it just fine. If you choose to write on them, you can use it as a sticker and do whatever. You can put a script over it. You could just use it as decoration, but you can write on them. So those are really pretty. I will definitely be using these. I might even use these in like a monthly spread. I don't know. These two sheets are beautiful. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, I think I'm done with the daily pad. We have this mask chain. So sunglasses and mask chain, which is very fun. I like that. I don't even know if I can pull this off. Oh, there we go. I think this is really pretty. Now, if, you know, once we're done with masks and we don't have to wear them anymore, this might be, you know, something you don't use, or maybe you don't even use a mask chain, but this can definitely be used for sunglasses. Let me take everything off so we can take a look at it. There we go. And I would show you my sunglasses, but I actually gave my sunglasses to my girls to use for their camping trip this weekend, so I don't have them. So it is rainbow at the bottom. You have, you know, purple and blue and green all the way around. And then you have clear ones up top with the little gold. Then you have these clasps. It has the asterisk that Erin Condren has a lot of. It has two clasps on here. You would then, I think these are called what? Lobster clasps. And then you would just clasp this onto your sunglasses or your mask strings. I think this is really, really pretty. Like, I really like this. Some people might not be, you know, super excited about it, but I always find things like this very, very fun. All right, now I'm gonna pull this guy. So this is a mesh tote. Let's see. I know the perfect use for this. I will be using this when I go to like Trader Joe's, or you know what? I could even take this to like, my girls start soccer up soon, so I could use this for that. So the inside is just, you know, this mesh material, and then you have kind of this material up top. It's almost like braided, checkered pattern, but it's got the kind of peachy coral mid-century circles pattern on it. I think this is very pretty. I will get a ton of use out of this, and I love that there's a longer handle here so it can go over your shoulder. I think this is really pretty. You can even use this as a purse or a planner bag. I think this is so pretty. Like, perfect for summer and spring. I'm so ready for the warm weather to come, guys. All right, last but not least is the planner. Daily Focus Journal. Love the gold coil. Some people aren't crazy about gold, but I love it. The inside of the cover is the watercolor. I think watercolor was this whole theme. Maybe this is like a sneak peek. Maybe the next theme for Erin Condren's watercolor. That would be awesome because this is just stunning. So first page has who it belongs to, and then you go into how, this page says how to use your journal. And then it just has a bunch of things, kind of how you can be using it, focus on what you want, looking back to look ahead, let your dreams run free, getting clear, daily progress, so on and so forth. I'll probably read through that later. And then it says reflecting on. It says take a moment to reflect back on the year or whatever time period that jumps out at you. What happened in that amount of time? What did you do, see, or learn? So this is a place to kind of journal and reflect on. Checking in is the next category. It says when deciding what you want to focus on, you don't need to start from the beginning. There are a lot of things you already may believe, do, and practice that could work towards achieving your desired future. So habits that work for you now, routines that work for you now, accountability that works for you now, and affirmations that work for you. And then here it says letting go. What are the tools, techniques, and things you already have that you can help with what you want to focus on? So beliefs that you're letting go of, routines that you're getting rid of, stories and other things that you're letting go. So this one is things that you already do that work. These are things that you want to get rid of, which for me is like drinking pop. That's a thing that a routine that I need to let go. This is a brainstorm page, so this is completely open. So you can, maybe you can put magazines in here, you can doodle in here, you can kind of, you know, put whatever dreams you want for the upcoming year. This is just a blank space to do whatever you want to do with. Getting clarity is the next section. Intentions that you want to focus on. So things that you really want to do well. So for me, it is losing weight. That is definitely what I need to focus on this year. So I might write a bunch of things down on what I really need to focus on coming up. Next is getting focused. What you want to focus on, what that focus means to you, why it's important. So this is just, you know, a fun journal to be able to fill out. Getting focused, again, what I want to focus on. This is, maybe this is, oh, so this is like, there's 1, 2, 3 different pages for different items that you want to focus on, and then explaining kind of what you want to focus on. So maybe 6 items total, 7, 8 things that you want to focus on. So for me, it might be losing 50 pounds. Maybe it's starting my business, which I'm getting ready to do soon. Or what else do I want to focus on? I want to focus on spending quality time with my kids, or having date night with my husband, or maybe it is, you know, getting rid of smoking if you're smoking, things like that. And then you have a blank page. Then it says this month, what I'm focusing on this month. So maybe what you're, you know, maybe you choose 1 thing to focus on, or maybe 2 things to focus on, how you feel. More questions about your focus for the week or the month. And then it goes into your daily pages. So what I focused on today. So you put the date at the top. So today is March 13th. So you would put on here March 13th, and then what you focused on today. So today maybe I am really focused on only eating my 1,500 calories that I'm allowed, and that's what I'm mainly focused on. How I feel about that today, how I'm feeling, if it's easy, if it's hard, things like that. And then just journaling a little bit about how my day went, and if it was good, if it was bad, what was the hard part, what was the easy part. Maybe the next day I want to focus on, maybe I want to focus on getting 8 hours of sleep. And then what brought you joy today, and then journaling about that. So different days you can choose something to focus on, which is awesome. At the end of the week, you have this page. The main things I'm focusing on this week, or maybe this is for the next week. Other things I'm focusing on this week, how I'd like to feel this week. So there's an overall how you want to feel this week, and then into your daily pages. And I think this is a year planner. I don't know if it says on here if it's a year. It might be 6 months, it might be a year. I'm not really quite sure. So that goes all the way to the back. Let's see if I can get there. At the very end, it says celebrating you. And then it says my accomplishments, what I've learned, what I'm proud of, what I'm capable of, what I'm grateful for. Looking ahead, things you want to look ahead on. And then it has a bunch of blank pages. Maybe you want to journal. Maybe you want to do some trackers back here. Maybe you want to, I don't know, practice on your handwriting. Whatever you want to use these pages for. There's probably 8 pages back here. And then the back is the watercolor and the back cover, which is stunning. Oh, here we go. On the back it says 3 months of daily intention journaling with weekly reflections. It says 3 tabbed sections, but there are no tabbed sections in here. There are no tabs. So I'm not quite sure if that's an oversight or not, but maybe I can use the tabs that came in this and tab them off for the different months. That might be a really good use if I don't have anywhere else to put them. So you have 3 tab sections, note pages in the back, and you have reflection pages in the front and back. So this is a 3-month journal. I actually really want to use this. I am really trying to be intentional this year about doing better. 2020 was an absolute shit show. I mean, to be completely frank. For a lot of people, for me, it was a hectic year, and I really, really need to focus on utilizing my days better, because I find myself being lazy, and I don't want that. I have so many things I want to accomplish this year, so I am really excited for this. I have seen in some groups that people are not liking this box. I will be completely honest with you. I am an Erin Condren affiliate, and I am a lover of Erin Condren products. However, I will be completely honest if it's something that I don't like, or if it's something that I won't use. In this box, I will use almost all of it. I really like this. I really like this. I really like this. The pad, the stickers. The only thing to me that I'm not a huge fan of is the tabs, because I just don't find myself, I don't think I'm going to use them. But you guys, to each its own. If you like this box, great. That's so good for you. If you don't, then it's not your cup of tea. But this is a surprise box, and you don't know what's coming. And so there are going to be some boxes you might not like. There might be some that you really like. But just because somebody else likes it and somebody else doesn't mean that it's a bad box or a good box. There are always going to be people who like it and always going to be people who don't like it. Now, do I think this is worth the money? I do think this is worth the money. This planner alone right here is probably 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks. The bag, probably another 15, 10, 15. The markers, probably another, I don't know, $5 to $10. The pad, another $10. I think I paid what? How much is a box? $40, $50, somewhere around there. You have 2 sticker sheets, which, you know, retail for $4 in the shop. You have the tabs, which are probably $5 or $10. So, do I think the value is here? This is probably another 6 or 7. Yes, I think the value is there. I think it is worth the money. And this may not be your cup of tea, so maybe it's not worth the money to you. But from a standpoint of price cost for everything, this is worth the money. And it's a surprise box. You might not like all of them. That's the chance you take on a surprise box. This one, overall, for the most part, I love. The next one I get, I might hate, and I don't like anything, and I don't have a use for any of it, and that's completely fine. But I like being surprised. I like having the option of having this and, you know, getting fun products that maybe I wouldn't necessarily buy on my own. Would I buy a daily focus journal? Probably not, but I have it now, and I'm going to use it and see if it works for me. Same with the tabs. I would never probably buy those on my own, but I'm going to try them out and see how I like them. That's the whole point. These right here, I don't own. And I love them, and I will probably go back and buy more, but I got to try them first to see if I really like them. So things like that. That's what I love about the surprise box. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm really excited to get into planning with some of this. I'm already going to put this straight into my car. When I go to Trader Joe's later on today, I will use this. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. This is my first surprise box, and I am loving it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I probably will be purchasing the next surprise box and the next one just because I like trying new products that I wouldn't necessarily pick up on my own. So I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!